We are going to talk about cracking and fractional distillation. Introduction. Crude oil is a mixture of hydrocarbons, okay, with different boiling points. Before it can be used efficiently, it must be separated into fractions, okay, by which technique? A fractional distillation. Some heavy fractions are even converted into the useful product by cracking. Okay. Part one is first we are going to talk about fractional distillation. Distillation is a process of separating crude oil into different fraction according to their boiling point. Each fraction contains hydrocarbons with similar range of boiling point. Why is distillation is needed? Crude oil is a mixture of many hydrocarbons. Okay, hydrocarbons have different chain length, different boiling point, different viscosity, and different uses. Okay, fractional distillation separates them into useful product. Okay, a fractional column is used to separate crude oil. uh, Temperature in the column is bottom is very hot, that is 35 to 400 celsius, and top we have 25 celsius. Large molecules condense near the bottom, whereas small molecules rise higher before condensing. How fractional distillation works, that's the important thing. Uh, Crude oil is heated until most of it vaporizes. Okay, vapors enter the bottom of the fractional column and vaporizes, and temperature decreases. Each hydrocarbons condense when it reaches to the level below its boiling point, and each fraction is collected separately. The fraction of crude oil, okay, that is refinery gases that has the lowest boiling point, and it has a chain from carbon 1 to carbon 4, that is LPG, and cooking oil. Petroleum, that is used in car, we called it gasoline as well. It has a chain of carbon from 5 to 10. It has low boiling point and used in cars. That's simple. Naphtha is from C5 to C10, low boiling point, petrochemical industry. Kerosene is a medium from carbon 10 to carbon 16 and use in jet fuels. Okay, so there are different uses, that's why we do fractions, so we can get exact that chain. Okay, diesel is from C14 to C20, higher, and buses and trucks use diesel. Fossil fuel oil, C20 to C40, high boiling point, and it is used in ship and power plants. Bitumen is above 40, highest, and it is used for roads and roofing. Trends in fraction. As you move down the fractional column, the carbon chain length increases, boiling point increases, density increases because there are no more carbons, viscosity increases, but volatility decreases. As number of carbon atom increases, the volatility decreases. Flammability also decreases. The most easiest hydrocarbon to burn is methane, which is CH4. There is one carbon added. Okay. Properties of small hydrocarbons: low boiling point, highly flammable. For example, methane or petrol. Okay. Low viscosity, high volatility, cleanly. Okay. Methane, propane, petrol, as we have discussed. Large hydrocarbons, high boiling point, thick viscosity, less volatile, less flammable, harder to ignite. For example, diesel, fuel oil, bitumen. Okay. Advantages of fractional distillation: separates useful fuels, produce raw material for industry, better use of crude oil, and supplies fuel for transport and heating. Now, second part is of this topic is cracking. Cracking is the process of breaking large hydrocarbon molecules into the smaller and more useful hydrocarbons. Why cracking is needed? Heavy fractions are produced in large amount, but the demand for the low fraction is more. For example, petrol. We need petrol for our cars, and petrol is a small hydrocarbon. It just have from 5 carbons to 10 carbon chain. So we need to break that large carbon chain so we can get that. Also, we want to make alkenes. We need that. LPG is used for daily home cooking and stuff like that. Cracking convert less useful into valuable. Okay, types of cracking. Thermal cracking. Thermal cracking, we need a high temperature, that is from 700 to 1200, high pressure. Produce short chain alkanes and alkenes. Catalytic cracking, lower temperature 450 to 550, catalyst use is zeolite. Produce high quality petrol, branched hydrocarbons, alkenes. Catalytic cracking is faster and use less energy than the thermal cracking. So now we use catalytic cracking more. Example of cracking. For example, we have a carbon of C10H22. Okay, but we need petrol more, so we will convert that C5H12 and C5H10. Okay, these are both the types of petrol, okay, that we use in the car, so they are more useful than this combined C10 H2 H22. Okay, pentane or petrol, or pentene or petrol. Okay, evidence that cracking produce alkenes produce are tested with a bromine water. If bromine water changes to colorless, yes, then there is a alkenes in that. Okay, alkenes contain carbon carbon double bond and reacts with bromine. Okay, whereas alkane don't have a double bond, so they don't change to colorless. Okay, fractional distillation is a physical process where cracking is chemical process. Separate hydrocarbons, it breaks hydrocarbons. No new substance is formed, new substance are formed. Okay, based on boiling point, break CC double bond. Use a fractional column, use heat or catalyst. Okay, environmental issues. Burning fuels obtained from the crude oil release carbon dioxide cause global warming. Remember these reasons. Okay, carbon monoxide, poisonous gas produced during incomplete combustion. Sulfur dioxide causes acid rain and soot, respiratory problem and air pollution. That is called air quality index. If we don't if we have a lot of soot, then there is a problem of air quality index. Okay, sorry. Fractional distillation is separate crude oils crude oil by boiling point. Fraction is a hydrocarbon with similar boiling point. Cracking is break large hydrocarbons into smaller ones. Okay. Thermal cracking, high temperature and pressure. Catalytic cracking, low temperature with catalyst. And bromine water test detects alkene produced during cracking. That's all about it. If you want to, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to take online classes, please contact us.